I'll give you $10 if you can pronounce that evacuation plan in Finnish. Poistum is retio paste. Definitely not correct, but I'll give it a shot because that was funny. We're at the Marski Hotel by Scandic. It's pronounced like that, Marski. It's not branded as a, it's like Hotel Norge it's like Hotel Norge in Bergen. So it's like a Grand Hotel in Oslo, a little bit more fancy than I'm on the top floor. So it's an inner courtyard, which I asked for. I don't care about the view. I want it quiet and I want it cool. So this place has air conditioning. One of the reasons why I picked it. Let's go on. So it's like literally downtown. There is a Helsinki whiskey, which I'm sure is mighty awful. But, you know, 15 euros for that. Not so bad. We've got a compact room here with some Kupla hand soap and Kupla hand wash. Oh, what though? Body wash. I assume that that's something else. Alto is a shampoo. You got some nice towels there. Gold stuff. It's like Emirates in there. Black. I don't know if you can see it. It was kind of shiny against the thing here. Kind of will sink. Pretty compact. Just me here though. And 2-night business day. Not so bad. Then we've got. All right. No issues. Getting the air down to 19 Celsius. We got an iron board, and really scary. It looks like it goes down to eternity down there. And then we've got a mini bar, which since we were in Finland, I assume there's going to be some hooch and plenty of it. We got some beer, so that's some tonic, a little bit less, not so much tonic. You're not supposed to be watering it down, I guess, I assume. We got a bowl of cordonier, which is a kava, I think. Yeah, and then we've got some sodas and a safe. We've got nothing and that kind of stuff. So let's look a little bit more. So TV. We're gonna turn it off. There we go. And then we have a couple of beds. Not sure why I got that, but definitely didn't request it, but that's okay. It's just me. So, anyways, and yeah, let's talk a little bit about this place. So, Helsinki, baby. It's been a while. Last time I was here, I stayed at the Hotel Camp, which I like a lot. I think it's a nice place. It was a Starwood for a while, and now it's in the Strawberry chain. I needed something walkable from the train station. There's a couple of choice hotels close to here, or Strawberry, which is called now the Nordic Choice. But I was looking for something with air conditioning because the last 2 nights in Stockholm, I really haven't slept well because the room's really hot. Had the window open the first night and got woken up at 3 a.m. from the restaurant or nightclub next door, throwing out bottles for about 20 minutes. And so closed the window last night. It's too hot. It was probably, 75, 76 in the room. I woke up sweating, had to open the window again. It cooled off a little bit and then I went back to sleep. It was fine, but it was just, when it's not really that hot. It's like 70 to 75. But these, it's a building, a lot of people, and it, comes out, things come out from, there's, heats up the place like anywhere else when there's human and mechanical stuff going around. So this will work out just nicely. There is cool air like nobody's business coming out of that vent. So it makes me happy. and confident because I have an important meeting in the morning, and it's early meeting. It's an early meeting, so yeah. So that's this story here. The reason why I picked it also is because it's walkable to the train station. When you get here, you take a €4 tram that takes just about half an hour from the airport down to the main station, the central station, Helsinki Central Station. Walked there for a couple minutes. There was another Scandic that's connected to the train station. It doesn't get as many good reviews. It's more convenient, but it was like not even 5 minutes to walk down here. And, it's like supposed to be a little bit more upscale. This is the first day of the new loyalty program that they launched, so some of my benefits were downgraded a little bit, and it hadn't updated in the system, so they had downgraded me even 2 levels. So I thought that was interesting, but that's okay though. So she said I didn't have my voucher. Usually I get €10, and I've been downgraded to €5, and then I was downgraded again to no euros, and then I showed her in the app, and she gave me a couple of vouchers for €5 each. It's like not even a drink at the bar, but about 2 bottles of water. So that's cool. That's a gig that I like. So it's more about if you know Scandic in Scandinavia, they got like 200 plus hotels, many in the big cities, and it's a good chain if you travel around Scandinavia. Not the fanciest, but they've got some benefits and stuff. I have no idea what they're doing with their loyalty program, but I'm going to take a look at that, maybe make an analysis on it, and see what we can come into doing there. It used to be good value if you stay a few times a year. I used to get €10 a day to spend, which got me 3 bottles of water for each night, and that kind of stuff. But they don't do the upgrades. They don't do very much of that. This is definitely not an upgrade. This is what I booked. They also have the same thing as they have in Stockholm. It's legal here. They have these sleeping rooms without window, which is wonky as hell and really strange. Small room, single bed with no windows. Which was like €20 difference, and I was like, I'm not going to fight that battle, so I booked a regular room. But anyways, so this is the Scandic Marski in Helsinki, Finland. Tommy Danielsen signing off. I'll report back tomorrow. Giddy up. All right. It is 2 days later at the Hotel Marski by Scandic in Helsinki, Finland. And I think this has been a decent enough stay. I got a room on the top floor. It's been dead quiet. Haven't heard a peep. The air conditioning is solid and awesome. I love it. It's been a good temperature. I got a lot of good sleep in here, which I was prevented from doing both in Oslo and also to an extent. The Clarion in Oslo was okay, but the Story Hotel in Stockholm, these Nordic countries are not used to having it as hot outside as it is now. And even if it's not really that hot, it's like the last couple of days of August now, the 29th today, heading back tomorrow. But I'm going to stay by the airport because my flight is at 6:20 a.m. I'm going to stay by the Helsinki airport. But yeah, it's 70 outside. It gets really hot in the rooms though, so I think it's good to offer air conditioning, even if it costs them a little bit of money. A little bit on the high-end price, about a little bit shy of $200. And I noticed that they have now started charging extra for breakfast. I think it was like 9 or 10 euros extra to get breakfast per person. So not the end of the world. But as you know, most of the Nordic chains have had breakfast included for a long, long time. I see the trend now. That is going away. You're going to have to pay extra for breakfast. You do that at Nordic Choice and many other rates and hotels. And you do it at Scandic. It's the last one. Radisson Blue or Radisson Rewards, you've been doing it for a while at Park-Inns and Radisson Blues. You've been doing it for a while already. So Radisson in general. So farewell to that fun benefits, which it benefits the American hotel chains a lot. Of course, there's not that many of them in in Scandi or Nordics. So here's a couple Marriotts, no Hyatts in Finland and that kind of stuff. So, and the 2 Marriotts are here, like wonky ones. So in Oslo or in Norway, there's none. There's like a couple of Moxies, and that's it for Marriott, no Hyatts. And in Stockholm or in Sweden, and there was a few in Stockholm from both Hyatt and Marriott, and then in Denmark it's also very limited amount, no Hyatts though. So that's an interesting trend, that those really nice breakfast buffets are not going to cost you money. And of course, even if they're only putting on like $10 extra per person, we know that that's going to change. It's going to be more and more expensive. It's going to go in that direction. That's how all these large corporations screw you over. So, but it means that elite status gets more valuable. For the Hotel Marski, I would definitely stay here again. Central location, very quiet, rooms are cool, breakfast was great, and good service. You know, it's the Nordic type of service, you know, short and not very homely for most of them. Had some issues when I checked in regards to my status, which gives me the right to, gives me these coupons for €5 each that can be used for various food and beverage purchases. They changed their loyalty program the day that I was checking in. Even if my account online reflected my 3rd level status, so it's like a mid-tier, the system did not. So she said she couldn't give me a voucher, but you know, she looked in the app and she manually issued them, so it wasn't an issue. But I totally stay here again, absolutely. And it's definitely a couple of nudges above what a Scandic usually is. That's why it's not called Scandic Marski. It's called Marski or Marski Hotel by Scandic, like they do at their high-end hotels in both Oslo and Bergen, for example. So it's on the A list, totally recommended. To get here from the airport, you pay €4.20 and you sit on that tram comfortably for about half an hour, and then you walk for less than 5 minutes from the main train station to here, and there you go. Saves you, you know, 60, 70 euros in a taxi. Don't be a lazy American, take the tram, and you literally don't walk outside the airport. You take an elevator. I took an escalator, but you can take an elevator down, which is faster, to the station, and you get the free like trolleys or whatever you want to call it, carts that you can put your stuff on. Those are free. You bring them all the way down to the platform, and yeah, less than 5-minute walk here. That's how you get in and out of any European city. Tommy Danielsen signing off, and enjoy your day.